Suspense by Lois Weber.
Yeah. Also kind of in keeping with the theme of like crime suspense
Yeah,
stories.
definitely.
Suspense is great.
It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's another adaptation of the Lonely Villa story.
Yeah, it's a Lonely Villa like.
Yeah. Oh, this one they said that it's adapted from the original, like Lonely Villa was, and it's not the nth DW retread of that same thing. But yeah,
Yeah, but it basically is.
yes,
But way better. Like taking that sort of concept of someone trapped in a house and calling for help, and intercutting between the person trapped, the person kind of threatening them, and then the person they're calling for help, and intercutting between the three of them, but doing it so much better than Griffith does in any of his versions of it.
yeah. Probably the most impressive version that he did was the Lone-Dale Operator. But this movie has, oh my god, it has so much style. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Oozing with style. It has a 3-way split screen triangle shot.
Yeah.
That is like incorporated into, even like it's motivated by the set, because there's a sort of like cone shaped light hanging over the guy in the middle.
Oh, wow.
That is sort of creating this like triangle point.
Yeah.
At the top of that frame,
Yeah.
and then the other two. It's great.
Huh.
If you're just listening to the podcast, like go watch it on the YouTube channel, or like watch the YouTube version of the show.
Yeah, I think it's on. I think that one might be on the Pioneers set on Netflix too. I'm not sure actually.
We'll make that the thumbnail.
Yes, yeah. It'll be the thumbnail so you can see what we're talking about. One of the insert shots in there too is the what is he? Is a tramp or something? They call him
A vagrant.
Yeah, the one is the husband in the middle with the light. The other one is the terrified wife, and then another one is like a hand of the tramp reaching underneath their mat to find the key there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's such a, I mean, there's so much dynamism in that shot. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, there's an amazing top-down POV shot.
Yeah.
Of the prowler, I don't know, the bad guy.
They call him the tramp in the movie.
Where the wife looks out the window straight down
tramp.
at him. Yeah, Lady in the Tramp. She looks out the window down at him as he's trying to break in, and he looks up at her.
Yeah.
And when he looks up, we get a top-down close-up of him looking up into the camera. And it is the most modern-feeling shot in anything that we've seen, maybe. It's like
similar to Musketeers of Pig Alley from last year, like that kind of real close-up, but then from above. Yeah, wild.
So it's like a motivated POV shot looking down. It's so good.
There are a couple other shots looking down from above in this movie. One of them is they're both from the same angle but with different characters, where it's looking down at the front door of the house, and it's looking down through these kind of like these horizontal like wooden poles above the terrace, I guess, whatever you would call it. And so it's got these kind of like really wild diagonal lines going through it, and then you're seeing people walking in and out the door. A needlessly showy shot, but it just adds to all of the style in this movie.
Yeah. There's a lot of, I wouldn't say all of them are needlessly showy. That probably is the most needlessly showy.
Yeah.
It does sort of have like a voyeuristic feeling to it, which kind of adds to the suspense of it all.
True.
Another one of my favorite shots in this is as the husband, in his attempt to get home quickly, steals someone's car and then gets chased by the police all the way back. And as he's getting chased, there's a shot of the rear view mirror of the car.
Yes.
And in the mirror, you can see the police car chasing them. It's so economical. It's so stylish. It's wonderful.
And this, by the way, is Lois Weber and Philip Smalley, who are a husband and wife team. But she's kind of taking the helm on some of the movies they do together, and they kind of collab on the other ones. And She is probably could be considered the second big female filmmaker. Um,
Yeah, first American born female filmmaker,
mm. And
as far as I know.
uh, Elise Guy and Herbert Blanchet have both claimed that they were the ones that gave Lois Weber her start. Uh, let's
Ah,
believe Elise Guy because she's more believable
yeah.
about everything.